Greetings, comrades. My name is Gigantals, and this is roughly a sequel video concerning the Cursed Rosary updates. So I know it's a bit late. I apologize. There's been a lot of things going on, especially concerning the exams this half of the year. So last year, I can't remember exactly when it was, I released a video talk basically giving an analysis of the claims about there being cursed rosaries. So rosaries that had been designed by Satanists or whoever, and then had curses put upon them, and then snuck into unwilling Catholic homes. So, I mean, I've continued to keep an eye on the case, and it hasn't really developed in terms of I gave several conditions, as I said before when I was talking with my friend on Facebook. We gave a couple of ways to prove these rosary wasn't cursed. For instance, you have the Vatican make a statement on it, or you find the people who actually designed this rosary and have them admit, yes, look, it was just the design. We didn't mean to make this controversial or anything. On that end, there's been no progress. So as far as we know, whether they're cursed or not is still up for grabs, or up for debate. But there has been a development. So, as expected, a lot of people liked, and a lot of people, there was a mix when it came to the reception of my video and me and my friends' comments and posts on Facebook. So a lot of people liked the video, saying, "Oh, thank you for letting us know." A lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people claimed that it was a bit personal for them. Some of them had been involved, had friends, relatives involved in selling things. And so they would say no, because we gave out, not selling things like, I'm not saying orders, but they'll sell kerosene or Catholic things, and they'd given out these rosaries for free or something, and they said no, we didn't hand out cursed rosaries and stuff. Now I understand that can be quite I can understand the sentiment. Okay, ultimately I'm not trying to say that they definitely did. I'm not holding them accountable for handing out if they didn't know about it. I'm just saying that ultimately, as I said last video, I don't want people to go around destroying these rosaries. I want people to go get them blessed, and so they cleaned anything. And if the priest wants to destroy them, that's up to him. But ultimately, I'm not being anti-rosary. Okay, there are plenty of rosaries, and I've got one here already. I've got a couple over there. I've got a couple more scattered around here. I've got a whole bunch back home. Oh yeah, that's my seven swords of sorrow rosary. I was so bored at home one day. But basically, I've been trying to do the 7 Swords of Sorrow, okay? And I was sitting bored at home one day, and I decided, well, I really want one of these, but they're quite expensive to get. So I decided to make my own. And so I literally, using the same material to make my Saint Halos, I want all the same medals, I made one out of wire. Yeah. If when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. When life gives you wire, you make a 7 Swords of Sorrow rosary. So the point is, I love rosaries. Okay, I've got nothing against them. But that doesn't mean that there are people out there who are trying to do malicious things with them in an attempt to undermine us. And so, as I said, if you do suspect you have a cursed rosary, just get it blessed by a priest. Okay, just get it blessed. The curse will be removed, and you can use it normally. I mean, I did gain a lot of support among the admins of the groups that I did post this in. So it's not like I was banned for posting such video, for posting links to that video, and then my friend also posting links to that video, and then trying to get people talking about this. So again, it's a bit divided. There are some people who are staunch supporters, and some people who are staunch opponents. Now, one of these staunch opponents, he came to me a few days later, okay, and he said that he had, after he was aware of this situation, he basically took his rosary and he tried burning it, and okay, so it was a bit strange when he tried to burn it. I mean, I think he probably used the wrong. Sorry, I don't know why my screen's changing color again. I think he used the wrong fuel. It was half melted, but I kind of seem to try and destroy it again. Please don't destroy these rosaries at home. I prefer if you hand them to a priest. If a priest gives you permission to destroy them, then that's something else. But I think he probably used the wrong fuel for that. And he sent me pictures of his burned rosary. I was like, oh, okay. Then he came back a little while later, and he told me something else. He said he found another one of these in his grandmother's home or something. And shortly after that, he was attacked. Not like jumped in the middle of the street, no. He said that he was apparently hit on the back or something. And as you can see from the picture here, there's a red mark to prove it. He then later put another one of the rosaries, I think it's the same one, another one. He put it in a bag of holy water and salt and left it. He turned back the next day and he found that it had started bleeding. I'm not entirely sure if this is blood exactly. It's not like that we all have a forensics lab at home. But a white rosary suddenly producing a red fluid. I mean, I can't say that these pictures are necessarily 100% accurate, okay? I'm not saying that they're not staged, okay? There is a chance they may be staged and someone's just messing with me and my friends. But it is certainly something to think about. If these rosaries are definitely cursed, or some of these rosaries are cursed, then I wouldn't be surprised if stuff like this is happening. You know, ultimately, if again, okay, demons won't necessarily get involved in your life unless you let them have control over it. But if you're aware of demons in your life, then they're going to try very hard to either make you to scare you into accepting them still, or they're going to try and force you to accept them. So if someone's being attacked because they're now aware of potential cursed items in their houses, so they're attacked by spirits or whatever because of that, I wouldn't be surprised by that at all. And if an apparently cursed rosary does start bleeding, whether or not that's a design flaw, I'm not entirely sure. I don't have one myself that I can test out. But if there really is bleeding because it's cursed, then I think that would require maybe some more investigation into it. It's okay. I mean, we can't. Without a doubt, there are people who are trying to undermine us by sneaking in corrupted versions of our icons and religious items and stuff. Okay, there are people out there who are trying to do stuff like that. Okay, you can do research. You can find people who have been sold malicious art or malicious items or something, but it's done subtly in a way that they don't realize it until they bought it. Okay, so I'm not necessarily obviously there's a bit of a difference between a rosary designed with an intent to secretly undermine our faith, and then a rosary that's cursed to the point it starts bleeding when you put it in holy water. So I'm not saying that all cursed rosaries will necessarily. Sorry, I've just received another notification about the missile strikes in Israel. Okay, sorry, there's another one. So if I keep glancing up, it's because I keep getting notifications. So I do think that the matter concerning these cursed rosaries, now that we've seemed to have had some sort of supernatural phenomena occurring around it, it should be investigated a bit more. And obviously, okay, the person he did see that there was a strange aura in the room ever since he became aware of the existence of cursed rosaries. And whether this is a demon now fearing being removed from situations, so they try and slap him, saying, "You get rid of me, I'm going to hurt you more," even though they can't. Or maybe bleeding now, saying, "If you hurt me, I'll make it rain blood or whatever on you." I don't know. But with this phenomenon, there should be proper investigation of this, because again, the last thing we need is demons, even though they can't have full control over our lives, they still try and undermine us one way or another. Okay. Maybe they sleep in the cursed rosary in the day and then haunt us at night. I don't know. But again, there should be proper investigation into this, and if these cursed rosaries are refuted, again, that's not going to change my faith or anything. I'll say, okay, well, it's good that we've made this matter dealt with. Okay, let's move on. If they are cursed, then it's a good thing to investigate in the first place. But ultimately, be cautious when you do have such items, and this is why if you do receive a holy item or you buy it or whatever, you should get it blessed afterwards, regardless of what it is. I mean, even okay. Sorry, close the door by accident. when I got this, when I got my palm crucifix, my triple protection palm crucifix, right, there's my scapula. When I got this, even though a lot of the indulgences and stuff concerning this were declared apocryphal later on, my priest still blessed it, and I thought that was nice, because even though they wouldn't necessarily be all these indulgences attached, there was still a blessing, right? So it wasn't if for some reason that had been cursed, then, and I was unconscious of it, then that curse would have been removed and it would have been blessed. All I'm calling for is people to get their items blessed, regardless, whether they're cursed or not. There's nothing wrong with getting it blessed to make sure that it's clean and that you can use it properly. And if there is any more phenomena concerning these cursed rosaries, then please do let me know, and or my friend knows, so that we can we can talk about them more. We can bring them to light, because I'm not saying that the Vatican's going to notice this video and declare an investigation overnight into this, but I would like there to be a proper investigation, to have this sort of stuff investigated thoroughly and either approved of officially or debunked officially. So then we can move on from this, and we can either learn our mistakes or we can learn something new from it. That's it really. So, strange phenomena occurring around some of these cursed rosaries. Still haven't found people either saying that either the designers saying that no, this isn't cursed, we didn't design it to look malicious or anything, and this hasn't been a statement from the Vatican concerning it exactly. So it's still up for debate about the situation, whether it's been cursed or not. But with concerning this phenomena, it certainly is it makes it a bit more interesting and also a bit more suspicious. So just get your rosary, get everything you have blessed, okay? Get it blessed regardless. Do not destroy them yourself, because again, I don't want to become responsible. I don't want people. Oh great, tons more notifications. Please pray for the people in Israel and Palestine. I don't want to be at the center of some sort of like period of mass rosary burning, because again, I condemn anyone burning rosaries, okay? You shouldn't be burning rosaries unless you have permission to. But then that's not your call to, okay, it's not your call to make, to decide whether or not a blessed or holy item should be destroyed. Okay, that's for the priest, that's for the clergy to decide. So that's it pretty much. Just again, get your stuff blessed. Keep an eye out for these cursed items. If you have any more, like maybe cursed holy rings or cursed scapulas, I don't know. If you guys hear any more about these cursed items, please let me know so I can make videos about it to bring attention to them. Please just get all your items blessed. Don't burn them or anything. And if you have any strange phenomena occurring because of this, these items, let me know so we can bring attention to them. And yes, have a good day, everyone. That's it for now. Hopefully, if we do make another video concerning the cursed rosary situation, if we do make another video concerning the cursed rosary situation, then hopefully things will have improved, or an official investigation will have launched, and we can just see how that goes. But that'll be for then. So anyway, see you next video, comrades. Until then.